Welcome to EA Game Stadium. Thanks for joining us. Tonight's game is a pivotal matchup between two teams with very high aspirations coming into the season as the Steelers match up against the Browns. Al Michaels here with John Madden. Welcome you to another exciting game.
You know, safeties are usually the last line of defense on the field. So when you have a guy like this back there as a coach, you feel pretty good knowing your defense won't give up many big plays. You also like knowing that he can line up in the box and act as another linebacker to stop the run.
The Browns will need their running game to be at its best. Otherwise, they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them. So look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, look at those guys down there. They're practically knocking each other out.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. Let's see how it plays out tonight as we get set for the opening kickoff. So let's pick up the action. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 33, back deep to the
booming kick downfield. They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. They're ready to call their first play of the game. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Looking for room. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. First play to the right. Here's an opening. The 30.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Much anticipated matchup, John, is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Takes on one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Al. If this defensive line can get some penetration early, especially from the weak side, I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there, or this guy will just tear you apart.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He goes up and grabs it. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Only one man in the backfield. Lewis. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
And the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
Drops back. Closing in. Good play in the backfield by Smith. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback has nowhere to go.
And it's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
Lindsey is looking for a good punt here. Here's the catch. And he waves for the fair catch. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. The Steelers line up in the shotgun. Throwing. The defense has number 95. Makes a spectacular defensive grab.
That's the type of play that will really give the defense some momentum when they come back on the field.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Bradford sets up the Browns using motion. Tosses it out to the right. Ball loose. The Steelers scoop up the fumble. The 30, the 40. So they'll turn it over in the red zone.
The ball carrier always has to keep a firm grip on the ball. But when his team is deep inside the enemy territory, the worst thing you could do is fumble down here.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. Using motion. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. That lob pass falls incomplete.
He hung that one up there, but no one was able to get under it and make the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 44. Pickens gets set. Number 27 with the pass. Breaks free of the defense. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Tosses it left. He's taken down in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Second and long. Ball on the 40-yard line. Man in motion. And he's brought down in the backfield. You may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Cleveland comes out in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Pulls it. Picked up 10 yards. Reed comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. Using motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure with the pass. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
A little less arm in the ball could have helped.
So it's 2nd and 10. Cross play to the right. Lewis was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete. He was under intense pressure.
He saw the rush coming, and he tried to force it in there. Obviously, it didn't work.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10. They line up in the I formation. Closing in. Flings it to the outside. You saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
You got it. We'll see.
Gets rid of it. Breaks free. The 30. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Let's go. Come on. Here come the heat. Bring that play.
Pickens sets up. Going to the left. Plows ahead. Number 27. Didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Under pressure. It's going the other way. Just won't go down. At the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. Kennedy, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 80.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8. Pittsburgh takes over on offense, needing a touchdown to draw even.
36 on the return.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 23. Pickens sets up. Hand off to the tailback. 8-yard gain.
27, the ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Going to the air on first down. Again, the run. A very well-drawn-up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Get in there.
They line up in the I formation, throwing short to his left.
8-yard line.
That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 28-yard line.
Crosses it out to the right. Minimal gain there. It looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. After one quarter of football, a touchdown separates these two teams with the score: Cleveland 7, Pittsburgh 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's second down and 9 to go.
94. Come on, D up. That all you got?
Pressure coming with the pass. He finds his man. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Reed will attempt to put up the first points of the day. The kick is up. And the kicker got all of that one. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. For 33, back deep to return.
He kicks it off. And there's a flag on the play. Well, they tried the directional kick, but it goes out of bounds.
The return team is going to have good position after that one, and they didn't even have to worry about running it back.
First and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Going to the air on first down. With the throw, and he stopped at the 46. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
Bradford gets set. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. The big defensive lineman got his hands up there.
That's because they did a good job of not giving the quarterback a lane to throw in. If you take those lanes away, it makes it very difficult to get the pass out to the receiver.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
On the call. Closing in. Throws it. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. First and 10. 27. Gets rid of it. A lot of room to work with. Good throw. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
The Steelers line up in Tripp's bunch.
On the 42-yard line.
Pickens gets set. Under pressure with the throw. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Number 27, the deep man. And he barely got enough. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. The Steelers come out in the bunch formation.
46-yard line.
With the pass, got the catch on the run. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
And that's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
It off again. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys than the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Hands it off. Setting up play action. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Number 27 with the pass, and it's caught. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Pulls them over. Gain of about 1.
On the 1. 1-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pickens sets up. Dropping back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. The defender just keyed off on him.
He had to get rid of the ball in a hurry.
Reed and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. And it's up. The attempt is good. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
For 33, back to return.
It's on its way. From the 7-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. First and 10. Ball on their own 23. Lewis. Gain of about 1. Using split backs. The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. With the throw, a jarring blow on that one.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 24. Williams in motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. It's rid of it. What a collision.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets him a first and keeps the drive going.
Split backs this time.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Closing in, throwing, and it's caught. Lewis is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. Ball at about midfield. Fifth play of this drive. He'll get it again. He just gets this one past the sticks. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. Only one man back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Come on, D up.
The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. They go with a run once again. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. About 8 yards. Ball on the 44-yard line.
They got nothing.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Throws. Incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
They did a nice job up front. Their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. But they're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
44-yard line.
Lewis setting up play action. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
Intended receiver on the play.
Lindsey will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Here's the kick. They'll spot this one where it went out. It's 1st and 10.
They got nothing. Bring the pain.
Using motion. Number 27. 4, maybe 5 yards on that count.
The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
The Steelers can regain the lead with a field goal. Gets rid of it. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. About 6 to go. Ball on their own 26. Drops back. Pressure. The throw. There we go. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. Going to the air on 1st down. He finds his man. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. The Steelers can regain the lead with a field goal. With the pass, they almost got to him for the sack.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter.
Let's go. Come on. You got it. Hit the ball.
Throwing. Knocked away. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion.
If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their block and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Henning will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Lewis in the backfield.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Closing in with the pass. Drops the interception. Very lucky that was the interception.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, it just bounced off his hand. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there. There's no need for the quarterback to force any throws. There's a whole second half to play, and they don't want to be making any mistakes.
Bradford sends a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. So they have 1st and 10 here.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The Steelers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left.
Hit him low. Snake out.
Number 27, the deep back.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Dropping back, closing in, throwing. Pass ball's incomplete. The defense really put the pressure on.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
They'll need some good yardage here on 2nd down and then should be in the hurry up for the rest of this drive. The Steelers can regain the lead with a field goal. And it's complete. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
They'll probably be playing a soft zone cover, so he should have options underneath if they go with the pass.
The Steelers can regain the lead with a field goal. He'll pass on first down. With the throw, incomplete. Looked like a sure bet for a completion, but he dropped it.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Cleveland lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. The blitz is on. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
They'll try to make their offense start from inside their own 5. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. Into the end zone, touchdown. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Cleveland 7, Pittsburgh 6. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Lindsay will be kicking off.
Number 36, back to return.
Good kick, should be returnable.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball at their own 10. The Steelers can regain the lead with a field goal. Number 27. Floyd gets right in there and brings him down. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
2nd and long. Ball on their own 7.
6 seconds and 12. Ball on the 7-yard line.
There's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense. After this is 2 goals, still 2nd down.
So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Number 27. Number 27. Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The Steelers can regain the lead with a field goal. Number 27. Running with purpose. Gain of 10.
Gain of 10 on the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
With the pass, with the adjustment, he has it. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throat. This guy really let it go.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Stay up, you. Sideline. D up. Bust his wheel.
He tucks it away. And the halfback picks up about 3. The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. Miller. Here he goes. The 10, 5, touchdown, Browns. And a spectacular running play that goes the distance.
He tucked that ball away and took off, and nobody was going to catch him.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 80.
He got all of that. He downs it in the end zone. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. First and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Get in there, man. Let's go. Come on.
The Steelers line up in trips bunts, dropping back, throwing. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
33-yard line.
Drops back, gets the pass off, the 40. Pickens continues to pass effectively and has now thrown for over 200 yards. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 44. Number 27 is the deep back. Pickens sends a man in motion. Passing on 1st down. With the throw, incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
55 on the cover. Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Well play. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure with the pass. The 40. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Take him out.
Number 27 is the deep back. Number 27. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Sideline to sideline. Snake eyes.
Second and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hand it off. Nice play fake. Incomplete. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass. So they face a 3rd and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line. 8th play of this drive. Pickens with a man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw. The pass was incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
Reed comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. And the kicker got all of that one. Good kick there, and he's accounted for 9 points of the total. The Steelers regain the momentum with that score, John.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
Campbell is just about ready to kick this one away.
33, back deep to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12-yard line. They scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. Hands it off to the back. Lewis was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Hand off to the tailback. The 30. The 40. Lewis explodes for a big gain.
Not only does he get a nice gain, he also picks up a first down.
Only one man in the backfield. They'll pass on first down. Closing in, gets the pass off, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 25. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
As a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. You did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Bradford gets set. Lewis. Tackle at the 24. Only a yard by the halfback.
1 yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Sixth play of this drive. Pressure, passing right. He finds his man. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front. And the receivers are getting open and making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
The backs are lined up in an I. Bradford sets up. Throwing. Incomplete. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target. Lewis, the lone back, using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Running with purpose. That's a 3-yard gain.
The ball carrier. 3-yard gain on the play.
Third down now and goal to go. 7 yards to the goal line. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Drops back. Fires to the end zone. Let an opportunity go right through his hands.
I'll tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, and he let that ball go right through his fingers.
Moss is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The try is good. The Browns go up by a touchdown. Lindsey in to kick this one off.
Number 80.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He decides not to return this one. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Gives the ball off. Setting up play action. Looking for a receiver. The pass ball's incomplete. He was able to avoid the sack, but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Pickens sets up. 27. Can't bring him down. They had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off the tackler for the first.
Yeah, and as a back, that's exactly what you have to do. On each run, if you can break one tackle, it can lead to some good yardage.
Pickens gets set. Passing on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Looking for room. Nice play fake. The defense has it. They didn't get to him, but that blitz still got the job done.
You know what that was? The ball was picked off because of the pass rush. They were about to knock him down, and he just let it go. That wasn't a good decision by the quarterback.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Gives the ball off. Only a yard by the halfback. Right, 9 yards to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Closing in, throws it. He has room. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Browns ahead of the Steelers 17-9. And we'll start the 4th quarter. So it's 1st and goal. Ball is 2.5 yards out. Only one man in the backfield. Bradford with a man in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
With the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
Right now. Here comes the heat. Back off, DB. Bust his grill. Look about. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
And he'll get the call. Touchdown, Brown. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a field goal. That's a great job by the offense to understand the situation and make the most of it.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
It's on its way. From the 8. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive.
Cowboy.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Running back picks up about 4 yards. Cleveland comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
With the pass. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
They line up in the I formation. Nice play fake. The pass falls incomplete. Ellis got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there.
It's second down and 10 to go. With the throw, incomplete pass. Harrison was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that. Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert third downs.
Drops back, under pressure, throwing, on the money. Down he goes at the 47-yard line. The catch was his fourth. The quarterback likes to go to him more and more as the game moves along. This is not a difficult decision. They're going to go for it. 27. Gets the pass off. Great throw.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 37-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure is tackled behind the line by Owens. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his place. And I'll tell you, that can make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
It's second down and 15 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Number 27, the deep man. Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. He's on the run. Down he goes. At the 32. Great throw to beat the zone.
I tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
He hits his receiver. The 10. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long gain.
First down and goal to go. About 5 yards out.
Bring that pain.
Number 27. And he's brought down at the 4. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Give it to the halfback. 4-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Third and goal.
Bring the pain.
They'll go from the I formation. Tosses it out to the right. Touchdown, Steelers. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
And they'll forego the extra point and try to make it a 7-point game. Number 27 pulls him over. So it turns out to be an excellent call as the 2-point conversion gets them within a touchdown. Down the field, they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 13.
Should be a return here from the 4-yard line. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. The backs are lined up in an I. Tossed by the left.
On the offense.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like that happens.
It'll be first and long here after the penalty backs them up. Bradford gets set. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Hits him in stride. He found a soft spot of the defense and was right there to make the catch.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's heading.
About 6 to go. Lewis flips the tackle. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the run, 2-yard gain on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Using motion. Lewis wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. The 27.
45-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
Take up. Come on, get up. Come on.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. With the carry, closing in, with the throw, and it's caught. Zimmerman did a nice job of getting to that pass.
You know, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
1 yard to go. Ball on their own 37. And he gets the delayed field. Number 27 couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense. Now, they don't have to get too much for the first, so that makes things a little easier. If I'm a coach, I'd tell my guys to get as much as they can here. Just don't lose yards on the play.
Under pressure, stepping up, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Floyd.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Rosen, incomplete pass. This one is just about in the books. Number 85 comes in motion. He gets the carry. Pittsburgh will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Lewis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against him.
Bradford gets set. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Only 1 man back.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Moss leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's on its way. It was long enough, but it's sliced to the right.
Time is a factor, but I think they could still use the middle of the field.
The Steelers line up in the shotgun.
1st and 10.
Throwing. Almost got it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort. You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Pressure gets the pass off. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The Browns come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Throwing. And the catch is made. Pickens has now passed for over 300 yards. The offense is going to hurry things up here. Gets the pass off. Great pass.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Not much time remaining, and they'll have to get closer for a legitimate shot at getting the touchdown. Throwing. Picked off. Bad throw there, John.
He threw it okay, just to the wrong guy. He's got to hang in there a little bit longer so he can make a better read when he feels the pressure from the blitz.
And they'll be taking a knee here. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. One more kneel down, and they have the win. Pittsburgh lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
40-yard line.
Bradford gets set. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 38. The Steelers expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Cleveland 24, Pittsburgh 17. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.